Yo, welcome back to the channel. So, freedom of speech. Obviously, being a YouTuber in Madagascar, I'm a guest in Madagascar. I'm not Malagasy. I wasn't born here. My parents weren't born here. I've got no family from here apart from the family that I've married into. And even being, all that tribe life, Madagascar, and even being in Madagascar for 10 years, I'm still classed as the newcomer. You know, like I'm not of blood, am I? So you've got to be careful what you say as a foreigner. You can talk about different subjects, you can do what you want, but obviously I've done videos on owning a gun, selling a gun, and I've took them down because somebody said, "Why, you're mental, you like putting that up." I wouldn't put that up. You know, it's dangerous. Like, do you not know about the secret police in Madagascar? I'm like, yeah, I do know, but like being a Scouser, being from Liverpool, I don't give a shit. I just do what I want to do, where I want to do it, how I want to do it, when I want to do it, and that's how it's been for the last 46 years of my life. So I take more risks than a lot of people, but what my advice would be, don't do what I do. And my advice to myself is definitely take it easy, calm down, sit back, stand back a bit, relax, don't get involved. You start having an argument with a Madagasy and have a fight, yeah, you're going to get put in prison. Then you're going to get deported. Now, obviously you can come back. They say like you can come back after 6 months or a year. But you change your name, you can come back as soon as you get your new passport, can't you? So people do that. If you have a problem with gendarmerie or something like that, you can end up in prison again. Yeah. If you start committing crimes like selling cocaine or something like that, wow, God be with you, because you'll have big problems then. Like, you're gonna have to pay a lot of money in compensation to the police for a backhander to get yourself out of the problem, and then you're going to get deported. So you've got to be careful with crime, yeah. But I don't see myself as being a criminal talking to people on YouTube, you know what I mean? Saying my opinion, saying, "Oh, that's a shit car, it shouldn't be on the road, you know, look at the state of it." But is it for me to say that house there, looks too close to the road, that should be 5 meters back from the road, so should that one, they need to be pulled down? Is that my business? You know what I mean? This isn't my country. Like I say, I'm a guest in the country, yeah. Now what I do know is, if you start talking about politics and that, right, saying, "Ah, yeah, the president's crap, he needs to be thrown out of office, boom, 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 this reason, that reason, I don't like this minister, I've got a problem with the chief of the gendarmerie, he's an idiot, the chief of the police, he's a drunk." You start mixing that sort of stuff, and then saying, I think this political party needs to fix the roads, that they're a disgrace, they haven't fixed the roads, blah blah de blah, and just start slagging into the government and that, yeah. And you do it on Facebook, or you do it on Instagram, or you do it on YouTube, yeah, or you do it on the local news channel or on the radio station, yeah. They're gonna come for you, and they're gonna take you away, and they're gonna put you in prison. I know a guy, there's a guy, I'm sure any Madagascar that are watching this will know the guys that I'm on about, but there's a guy in Tanner at the moment, he's just got out of prison a week ago or 2 weeks ago for talking badly about the government, and they've just rearrested him the following day, or the same day rearrested him and put him back in on another charge. There's also another guy who's got loads of money. I don't know where his money comes from, but he gives his money to the poor, he builds houses for the poor, he's Malagas, and he's got a big mouth, and he says what he wants to say. And he's just been arrested in Tuliar. They put him straight in a police van and took him directly to the middle of the country, to Fenner and Sewer, and put him in prison there. And there was big uproar, all the people in Tuliar are uproaring, he's a good man, don't be doing that, let him out of prison, you're our ass, all that sort of stuff. And he's out of prison now, And as soon as he's got out of prison, he's been back on the radio, back on Facebook, blah, 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 na-na-nee, na-na-na, giving all the information about what he thinks about this minister, about this presidential election coming up, about this, about that, about what he thinks about corruption, what he thinks they should do, what he thinks they shouldn't do in life, and getting himself involved in politics. And he's going to end up like Andrew Tate. Have you seen Andrew Tate? Right? I don't know whether I'm going to even lose subscribers if I give my personal opinion on it. But I'm going to give it anyway. I think the guy's a gobshite, like. Yeah. That's what I think. I don't know where he's from. Is he American? He moved to Romania. Like, and he's just like a proper womanizer, but he's also doesn't have any respect for women's rights whatsoever. None. And thinks they're just like bits of meat that he can sell on his campsites or whatever he's doing, like, right? Websites, campsites, whatever they are. But I'm not jealous of him. He made a lot of money, and he's made his money from a young audience of like influencing youngsters, like mainly influencing youngsters. So, but have you seen his cars being stripped away from him? That's all it's about. They don't care that he's saying like this bird's a slag and that bird's a slag and rock on prostitution. They don't give a shit about that. They want his cars, they want his money, his houses. He's worth like, I don't know, 20 million, 50 million. So they're confiscating everything. That's what it's about. It's about getting the money. And Romania needs money, so they're happy taking everything there. Like, he's going to end up knackered him. He's game over him. He's not coming back, I don't reckon. He might try and come back, but he's had his heyday. It was about 2 months ago, his peak, and now he's going downhill. That's my guess on that. But yeah, Madagascar, take it easy on on speaking about political things, getting involved in politics. Whether you're Madagascar or whether you're a foreigner, take it easy. Go slow. Stay away from it. You don't need that in your life. That's what I'm thinking. And obviously, I've got to be a little bit careful of the videos that I put out. I don't want to go round saying, like, I don't want to go putting a video on here saying about like, oh yeah, one of my family, he's like Maramila chief, and his job is to go to the forest, and if there's a problem with, if somebody's been caught stealing cows, his job is to go to the forest and whack them. I don't want to tell that story because one, he's his family, and two, it's a bad job to have to do, and three, that shouldn't be going on in the world, executing people. But I mean, obviously that's a made-up story. Of course it is. Why would I want to tell a story like that? But you've got to be careful what you say on YouTube. That's what I'm thinking. So that's today's video. If you come to Madagascar, enjoy the place, have a nice life. If you're a foreigner, don't start trampling all over Madagascar. You know, pushing them out of the way, shouting at them, screaming at them, treating them like slaves. Those days are over. You know what I mean? You need to treat people with respect, and if you come into their country, you need to treat these people with respect. I know it's hard. Sometimes I shout at Madagascar. I'm going to hold my hands up. I shout at them sometimes. They wind me up, but I take it easy. You know what I mean? I don't go around punching people and proper. I don't torture people. I don't terrorise people. I don't belittle people. So there you go. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Give us a sub, give us a like, check me other videos. See you soon.